Oldest part of our brain, the reptilian brain, I call it the beast. Ah! And I call it the beast because it's just really survival oriented, and it doesn't really think too much about motivations or reasons or temptations. It doesn't even really think about wants. It thinks about needs. You need to get food and you need not to be food. Those are our primary food decisions as far as the beast brain is concerned. So how do we get in trouble with our eating behavior with the beast brain? Well, we're getting in a lot of trouble because beasts can't be trained. That's what makes them a beast. So a beast can be tamed, but it can't really be trained. So if you don't make your beast feel secure, that it's going to be fed in a reliable fashion, then the beast becomes very agitated and starts to pull at the chain. This is what happens when you restrict and you go on a diet, when the idea is, I am going to lose this weight, I hate myself, I'm so fat and disgusting, so I'm going to starve the beast until all the fat is gone, maybe forever. And the beast doesn't understand any of these things. All it understands is you're not feeding it, or you're feeding it very inconsistently. You're an unreliable provider. So what happens then is you have a bad day, you're overly stressed, that neocortex isn't really in control anymore, and the beast breaks out and goes for a big meal, goes for a binge. And it becomes very, very hard to rein the beast in then. You have this storm eating, where the beast is determined to get everything it can while the getting is good. So how do you tame the beast? Well, if your beast hasn't been tamed already, or your beast is mistrustful of your eating skill, which is what most of our eating skills are, not very well developed, then it's really important to start off by having regular meals. So we feed the beast so the beast can start to have a sense of predictability that when it expects to be fed, it will be fed. So you don't deliberately starve the beast. Now, that doesn't mean you have to feed the beast all the time. When you do that, you're going to run into a lot of problems with the brat, and that's the middle brain. Remember, we said that all three brains have to be of one mind, so they have to be working together. So we're addressing the beast brain first. After the beast becomes tame, after it develops a sense of trust that it will be fed, and no binging occurs, and no restrictive eating that create problems with the beast, then over time, you can begin to have a little leeway with the beast, and especially if you're fasting, for example. So if you go on a mini fast, you don't say, I'm not eating or I'm skipping a meal. You say, I am going to eat then. And after you've developed this trust relationship, then the beast can understand. You say, oh, I'm going to have a mini fast for 24 hours. I'm going to have a food-free interval. But now you have some trust developed with the beast. So you tell the beast, I'm going to eat tomorrow morning at breakfast. That's my 24-hour interval. Or I'm going to eat tomorrow evening at dinner. That's my 24-hour interval. So when you feed the beast, when you say that you're going to, even if you didn't feed him every time he said he was hungry, he develops a sense of trust because he knows if he can just be a little patient, the food will be coming. So the key to getting rid of binging and getting your beast under control is to stop thinking you can train the beast. Start thinking about taming the beast. And to do that, the beast has to develop a sense of trust that when you say there will be food, there will be food. And the easiest way to do that at first is to start eating regular meals, because that gives you lots of opportunities to show the beast that you're willing to be an equal partner and satisfy his needs. Then he won't break out and sabotage all your hard work that you've done to try and release fat. So that's what happens with the beast.